Hello there, and welcome to yet another episode of Regular Beer Reviews, where regular doesn't refer to the beers being reviewed, but to the reviewer, myself. I'm Jesse, and today I'm going to be reviewing a beer that I've never had before. This is from Argus. This is their Clyde's Ale, ESB. Now, I've had their Iron Horse, and I've had their Pegasus IPA. I've never had this, and there's another one they have, the Jarrett Wheat, I believe it's Jarrett Wheat Ale or something like that. I've never had that one. But yeah, let's go ahead and get into the numbers on this beer. Beer Advocate doesn't have a score for it because they've only had 6 ratings, which is crazy because this, I have a, God, what is it? When Argus first came to this area, they did a whole article in ABC's Off Tap about Argus, and this is from fall of year before last. I always save these things. I like to look back on them. They're good references. But it's crazy though that in over a year, well over a year, and it's been around before that. They just, I believe, came to this area. I'm pretty sure they've been around for a while, but well over a year, maybe a few years. 6 ratings on Beer Advocate. That kind of blew my mind. I thought that was crazy. But anyway, 6 ratings, no score. The Bros have never had it either. They've never rated it. Rate Beer does have a score for it, though. 47 overall with a 51 for the style. It has an ABV of 5.5%, so that's exactly the same as Budweiser. The availability is year-round. And the style is an English bitter. And if you didn't know, Argus is out of Chicago, Illinois. So yeah, I'm just going to go ahead and read what it says on the bottle here. It says, locally brewed with a Chicago attitude. Argus is authentic Chicago. We're tough and sometimes unruly, rising from the rugged south side of Chicago to become one of the most popular craft brews in the city and beyond. Our Chicago attitude is something of which we're proud, something we think you'll taste in each Argus brew. Flavor, depth, the unusual and carefully brewed taste of a premium craft beer. Our brewery is located in the historic Joseph E. Schlitz distribution stable dating back to the early 1900s. 2 large terracotta horse heads on the parapet still identify this unusual building, which once housed the Schlitz horse teams and carriages. From this unique and timeless building, we create beers that challenge the best beers in the world. Started as a father and son team, Bob and Patrick understood that a hard-working, can-do attitude would take Argus over the line from above average to exceptional. Today, that taste speaks for itself. So that's really more of a description about the brewery itself. And then over here, this is about this beer. It says, Clyde's Ale is made for those who work hard and require a bold brew to relax at the end of a long day. No lightweight beer is going to cut it. ESB is a type of strong ale rooted in British tradition. Argus Brewery has created this ale using primarily British malts, hops, and a classic British-style yeast culture. Expect a deep copper color, full malt flavors, and a robust hop character. It is truly an extra special bitter. But honestly, if it's good enough for Clyde, it's good enough for you. So, I've had a couple of their beers. I remember the Pegasus IPA. I did a review on that and a review on the Iron Horse, and I remember them being pretty good. Alright, so a little bit of smoke there, not much. Let's go ahead and get this bad boy poured. Tried to go down the middle there, but not really any head. A little bit, maybe quarter finger now. Let's see, what does this look like? This is a nice dark copper. I'd say very light mahogany brown. I'm seeing a lot of particulates floating around in there. Looks kind of muddy, kind of murky. I'd say moderate, light to moderate carbonation streaming up. I'm seeing moderate carbonation streaming up. A lot of bubbles sticking to the side of the glass. The head's almost, it was a quarter finger. It's gone now, pretty much just a frothy ring. Very big bubbles, slightly off-white. So it looks pretty good for the style. Let's go ahead and check out the nose on this. Okay, this is nice. This is really malty. I'm picking up sweet caramel, toffee, almost a little bit of a smokiness, I'd say. It almost smells slightly smoky. A little bit of dark fruit, a little bit of dark fruit, like raisins or something. This is actually complexer than I thought it would be. Not really picking up any hops, but definitely, I don't know. There's almost a bouquet about it, but it's just kind of all the smells combined. I wouldn't contribute it to hops necessarily, but it smells really good. So let's go ahead and jump into this one. That's really, really good. That is really, really good. The malts are they're like perfectly balanced. Not overly sweet. A little bit bready on the flavor. But I'm picking up a lot of like deep, toasty, roasty, like caramel and almost a little bit of coffee. I'd say almost a little bit of coffee. That smokiness is almost present in the flavor. I mean, I wouldn't. It doesn't taste smoky like a porter or something that's like a smoked porter or something. Not by any means, but there's almost like hints of that kind of campfire-esque-ness flavor. I mean, it's not bad. That's pretty good. Picking up some hops in the background. There's a little bit of a bitterness there. It's very smooth, but mild. Very, very nicely balanced beer. This is really good. The hops, I'd say, are the slightest bit floral, kind of florally, maybe a little citrusy almost. Just really fresh and like a vibrant hop, but at the same time mild and really smooth. The bitterness isn't much. Don't know what the IBUs are on this, but I wouldn't guess they're more than 20, maybe 25, maybe 30. But yeah, this is a really, really tasty beer. I mean, they did a really, really good job with this. I'm liking this, and at 5.5, it has the same sessionability as a Budweiser or something would. So I mean, you can have quite a few of these over the course of the evening. You're hanging out with friends, and you don't have to worry about getting hammered. And it tastes a hell of a lot better than Budweiser, I can tell you that. Nice mouthfeel, perfectly carbonated. It kind of coats the tongue. Like I still got that flavor in my mouth. It's I mean, you can really savor this beer. This is a tasty, tasty beer. I'm really liking this. That's very, very good. I'm gonna go on ahead and give Clyde's Ale ESB. I'm gonna give this a 9 out of 10 for the style. This is a good beer. I don't think I rated their other two beers that high by any means, but this one is really, really good. This is hopefully it's not just relative, to the fact that I just did the holy mackerel a little bit ago. The special golden ale, because that one was a lot better than the other holy mackerel beers I'd had, but it was still overly sweet, and I kind of needed a palate cleanser. Even though it was, I don't know. I don't want to say too much about it. This isn't a review on that beer. I already did that review. This is Argus Clyde's Ale ESB, and it's this is really good. I do love how on the front though it's Clyde's Ale. You think they'd have a Clyde's Dale? That doesn't look like a Clyde's Dale to me. That just it doesn't look like a Clyde's Dale. It doesn't have the I don't know. I guess it is. Never mind. I guess it is. Yeah. My eyes are shit. It's yeah. Anyway, if you see this beer, definitely pick it up. 9 out of 10 for me. That's an A. I'm giving this beer an A. This is really, really good, really tasty, definitely sessionable, pretty affordable. If you see it, pick it up, man. Argus, they're not bad. They got some. I think this is probably the best one I've had from Argus so far. But this is really, really enjoyable. I'm really liking this. So, thank you for watching, and keep watching again in the future for more reviews. Prost.